Oh,
pressure's on for last.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we got bullseye. Just didn't stick.
My friends, it's sports psychology. I can do it, so I'm going to do it.
All right. So we got one here just well under pressure.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even need to say anything else. Obviously, middle edge goes over where you're doing.
I wish you got it on film too. Send it at the sports center.
So looking at that, competition versus the individual round. Some might have done better, some might have done worse. So for you and yourself, you can think about, do I do better when the pressure's on or when it's lighter? And you have some control over how you set that up. Let's say it's an exercise setting. Then maybe you just need to get to the gym and work out. If you do better in a competition setting, you probably want an accountability partner. You want someone who's going to challenge you. You want somebody who's going to kind of come up with mini competitions. And running on the treadmill, I can run faster than you can, whatever it is. You could set that up in an academic setting where you have to finish your thesis. And so, okay, well, we're going to set up these little deadlines, and now I have my partner. We're going to call in each week and say, how far have you gotten? How far have you gotten? And set up little challenges. Okay, if one beats the other, what do you have to do? You can come up with the punishment. You can create these little mini competitions if you do better that way. If you don't, then obviously you want to try to take the pressure off and keep it on your own skills and your own self and not worry about what other people are doing.
But no matter what, telling somebody is really important because that just holds yourself accountable. And telling someone that is going to matter in a situation if you might not achieve that goal. If I tell my parents, hey, I want to do this and I don't achieve it, they're going to let me anyway. It doesn't really matter. And I'm not really worried about it because I'm like, they don't really care. They're like, we love you. Okay? If I tell some really good looking guy in my class that I'm going to lose weight and he comes up to me all the time and he's like, how you doing today? Did you go to the gym? Oh, I see that you did that. Did you work out today? And I'm like, no. Then I feel bad and I'm embarrassed, or I might not want to hold myself to that standard. I want to tell him, yeah, wait till you see me out there. Okay, but I got to tell somebody that matters, or somebody that's going to continue to check in with you. I realize that's not always the case for your goal, but something like, hey, did you do what you wanted to do today? No? Oh, well, you're going to get kind of tired of saying no, so that accountability really matters, and then hopefully holds you, more likely to succeed at that.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll find somebody positive, somebody who's not going to help you cop out, somebody who's not going to help you make excuses. Find somebody who's going to help hold you accountable and encourage you and ask you, so what are you going to do to improve? Because again, the reflection part is the really important part of how you move toward future goal making. What am I going to do to improve? So that's why you see again here is the same process. Did you succeed or fail? You automatically make that decision based on your expectations. And then you say, why did you attain the score? Those are your automatic thoughts. If it was, I suck and I'm always going to suck, well, that's pretty stable and you probably are not going to succeed. However, maybe it's the same thought. Okay, I suck, but next time I'm going to try to do better. And this group was great because whatever your automatic thoughts were, you did step up and say, okay, I'm going to give it my best shot next time. So evidently you thought that you could change. And that's the important thing. Can you change, or is it when you fail, or is it stable? And then when you succeed, is it stable? Is it something you believe will keep happening? Or do you believe it will change? It was just luck.
You got to break the habit.
That would be, it would be changeable.
You got to be in charge of that. You can't just say, yeah, I want to do this. You've got to make that action and be in charge. I was just going to say here too, we keep saying on target. That's just a good phrase for you guys, catchphrase to remember. The bullseye is what's important to you, and are you getting that goal? But when you guys got over here and you were getting 10s and 20s, you were just as excited because your darn dart stayed on the board, okay? But I mean, that made you feel good too. Those are like the performance goals. Those are like the progress goals. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm making it. I wasn't, totally all or nothing. I made one step closer, so maybe I didn't reach that goal, but I'm getting there. And so just taking pride in what you've completed and accomplished.
Yeah, deciding where you are now. Maybe you're off the target, way over in left field. How are you going to get back there? How are you going to get on the board, as an analogy, to get closer to your goals? And to wrap up, we have on the worksheet at the bottom, it says applying it to my own goals. And there's a series of questions there that will help you take you through the ideas that we did in this activity. so that you can read those through and see what are my goals, how close are my expectations, confidence, what are my automatic thoughts, and this can help move you through and remind you what we learned today. Yes? All right, any questions about goal setting and anything that we did today?
Thanks for your participation. Appreciate it.
Okay, great. 2 o'clock we'll have mindfulness. Come back for that.